Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? Welcome to episode 54 of the Get Good podcast. Hello, hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello. This
Hello,
sound
hello.
of depression is hard with Vader this episode.
I'm trying.
Cast, welcome, welcome. How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Good, good.
How's everybody?
I'm alright. I don't know about Vader. All volume.
I don't want to talk
Look.
about it.
Oh, that type of day, huh?
I'll talk about it here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Vader, how you doing?
I'll talk about it here in a little bit.
Volume, how you doing?
I'm alright.
Okay. So it's been an interesting week. If you've been following the YouTube for the Get Good podcast, the Champions League been actually doing pretty well. Considering that the channel is new, I think it's getting fair good views considering how many subs or like people know the channel exists. So I feel like it did alright. We didn't even get to the knockout stage yet, but it was good. We had so many matches. I think we uploaded like what, 12, 14? I think, hold on. So it started with me and Respawn. That was like literally we ended the podcast and just went to play our first match, and then it was Rolly and Respawn, Chaotic and Cast, and then me and Rolly, Ranch and Lunar, Whale War, me and Kingu, Rolly and Kingu, and Ranch and Chaos, who's also a big whale and makes a lot of YouTube guides for Seven Deadly Sins. You might want to check his channel out if you want any guides. And then there's Afro and Chaotic. I think I didn't upload a couple of videos yet. There's also Afro and Spirit, Lunar and Chaos, which was pretty fun to watch. Lunar expressions while playing. It was fun. And we're still gonna have the knockout stage, I think, at this Saturday. Still didn't confirm the time, but we will let you know. Vader still didn't play. He still get to play. I guess LUDO will be out? No.
We get him Monday, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be a minute, so probably not.
I guess if you win, you can use him in the next round, you know? So, let's just start with LUDO since we mentioned him. I'm gonna let Vader talk about him, and yeah.
Okay, so at first glance, I was super excited because this is what I've been waiting for. But it's the old OG Ludo base, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, his relic means he's guaranteed to have good stats, but that just means he's not gonna have a second passive with the relic. So that's kind of an L.
Yeah.
His ultimate is garbage. His passive is slightly worse than Ragnarok Bond as a backline unit. And then he gives an extra 15% damage increase to himself per goddess ally on the field, which means it's a max of 45% in a 3v3. And he has a single damaging card, which is a single target pierce card, and he has goddess Liz shield. So like his kit looks decent, but then you gotta also think about the fact that if you're using this Ludo, you're not using Margaret. And
What
I
if?
what I was thinking-
What
yeah,
if
what else
we
was
have
gonna
the
say.
same name rule in PvP and you can use both?
I mean, that'd be cool. But when are they gonna bring that back? How long has it been?
I think they brought it last year for like one PvP week and then it was gone. It was really fun.
Yeah,
Time
yeah, it
to
was
run
really
triple
fun. That's why
Gother.
Netmarble's not gonna bring it back.
Yeah, they really hate fun. But actually, since we have this Ludo and Margit is still one of the best units in the game, why not use both? With the I feel like it could happen. But tell me, how do you feel about the unit?
I'm kind of disappointed. I just have a bad feeling he's just not going to perform well. And the way his kit is set up, he's probably going to fall off not too long after. He's a seasonal unit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see him lasting that long.
But what season though? Like, what season is this Ludo? I'm trying to understand. Is he a Valentine Ludo and we don't know?
Nolad was saying that he thinks it's like a wedding kind of, because we got wedding Brynhilder around this time last year. So he thinks it's like a wedding kind of seasonal
No,
thing.
Wedding
but like,
Brynhild came with Liz. Liz came in July, I think, or something like that. Wedding Brynhild
Wait,
came with
really?
Liz. Yeah, Wedding.
well, no, because July's when the summer units drop.
Go check when Light Liz dropped, and this is when we got Brynhild after 2 weeks. Brynhild and Liz came with each other, and Brynhild and Liz, yeah, Brynhild and Liz came. Liz was the JP anniversary, right? And this is when they got the top grossing. So she's a seasonal character before she is, but what is Ludo? what season it is? It's just a copy of what they did with Zeldris. They're just trying to not make him go to the tickets eventually. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but see, the thing with Zeldris is a brand new unit base.
Yeah.
He actually has a decent ultimate. His cards are decent, and his passive is pretty good. Well, actually, no. He's got good cards, not decent cards. He's got good cards.
Yeah. He only has the effect. Okay, you don't feel like he's that good. I also feel he's not as broken as we would think Ludo would be, but I feel like he's really good right now for the Goddess team. Even if his kit not that
for like
broken.
2 weeks.
Trust, listen. So, all Mael needed, I was testing Mael, the free-to-play Mael with Kingu, and I feel like all Mael needed is another DPS with him on the Goddess team. If you go first, you can win any match. And you said that Ult Rush is a problem, just run Red Tarmiel besides them. It's gonna be Mael,
And then
Ludo,
you get
and Red
attack seal.
Tarmiel.
Because you don't have a cleanse. so
Who's
you
gonna
just get
attack seal you when they're not even alive?
They're gonna come back if people stop using Margaret. Margaret's the only reason that team is dead.
I haven't seen Margaret except with Mael. And attack seal was
yeah,
a thing
but those are
before that
everywhere.
too.
Yeah, and so you don't see a Taxiel as often.
I'm just saying we just should hold off on judgment of this Ludo because I feel like yes he's a whale unit and his banner is kind of an ass. Yeah, can attack seal they're dead. That's what I'm just trying to say. Like if you face a demon team.
Okay, realistically, you're only killing one unit turn 1, and if you do, they still have another. If they use both Merlin and Gother, they still have
Okay.
another form of attack.
Okay, I understand you there, but what Summer Merlin and Gother gonna do against Mael with his stats? Mael can solo them. Like, once you kill Melee or Escanor, the team has no effectiveness on you, so you can just win. You can just leave it on auto and just go live your life. That's what I feel like. If you face a demon team, yes, Essarosa can be a threat, but when he merges, when Chandler gets infinite counters, it couldn't happen. But this is just chance in like 1 out of 10 matches. But usually, if you go first and just kill their DPS, they quit the match before even continuing. Dodge food.
That's not my experience.
Just trust in Ludo, please.
I'm trying. Okay, it's difficult. This shit broke my heart.
Hopefully,
Like, okay.
Hmm.
Listen, if you go and watch the initial patch note video I recorded,
Yeah.
I was so excited. Like, I don't think I've ever sounded that excited in a video. But, bro, like, after I thought about it for a couple of hours, yeah, my heart sank. It was depressing. It was like watching Steins Gate all over again.
I also told. Is that why I told me I'm gonna watch Steins Gate and watch party?
Which I'm down for.
So, in my opinion, I still think this Ludo's good. Cast, have you seen Ludo Kit?
No, I have not actually. This is my first time hearing about this.
Okay, let's.
Here.
Also, just so you know, Netmarble watches this podcast some way, somehow, because literally last week we said that the goddess he needs a Ludo, and there he is. So this guy's kit, he has the same grace as the old blue Ludo. He has the same ult as the blue Ludo. He has the same cosmetics as the blue Ludo. The Netmarble loves blue, so he only has the passive. Increase the goddess allies attack related stats by 7%, and it's only 7%. And he also can work in the back. So that's what he do for the allies, including himself, of course.
Okay.
And the second part of the passive, for every goddess ally on the field, which is 3v3, so it's only 3, increases the hero damage dealt by 15%. So he gets like 45% damage increase. Okay? He has goddessless shield, and his single target is a pierce card. And of course he has the same Ludo relic, which gives him insane stats. So this is what this Ludo is. Elat is better. Who's gonna use Elat in PvP?
Here's another thing, his grace. Why would anybody, especially in the first 2 turns, target Ludociel for stunning or freezing or petrifying? Why? It's going to be Mael. That's who's going to be targeted. And if it's not Mael, it's probably going to be Sariel or whoever else you're using. They're not going to target Ludo for that.
Yeah.
It's only the first 2 turns.
I don't understand also why, like, is red Tarmiel and blue Tarmiel looking different. That's why the grace is different. Same with red Sariel and green Sariel. I guess that's why they have different graces. Same with Margaret and Ludo, but this is just lazy. Like, this Ludo could have been a normal banner character, and he could have been added to the tickets because there is nothing really special about him in terms of like something
or
new.
Hear me out. They make a whole brand new Ludo, just like they've done with God knows how, just like they did with Zeldris. Zeldris is a whole brand new unit.
Yeah. Like if he was
and they
new
could
with
have,
his,
made his kit just a little bit better.
Yeah, if he had different cosmetics, if he had different ult animation, which they're lazy as fuck to make to make a new character with the new ult animation, even combined animation, whenever the fuck they used to do that. They're just lazy, and they quote unquote release him as a seasonal character. What seasonal? What season is this? If you go back in the years, wait, let's just go back last anniversary. Who came with Diane? Wasn't Diane the anniversary for Global? She was.
Yes.
Who came after Diane? Who was the second week banner unit? Was it Red Tarmiel? It was someone came after Diane, who is not seasonal character. I don't understand the point of making him seasonal.
I think it was Tarmiel.
Yeah, and Tarmiel, guess what? He's a ticket banner. So ticket unit, I mean. So yeah, weird decision. I guess they just trying to make him as a copy of Zeldris for the demon, and this is for the goddess. But I don't like it. If you want my opinion, if you're not gonna go for 6/6 Ludo, don't summon. That's my opinion on it. Because the banner sucks. There's only Summon Merlin. That's the only good pull on the banner. Am I wrong? Yeah, Summon Merlin and Christmas Lilia. These are the only 2 units.
But you know people are gonna summon on them.
Yeah.
Listen, he's like a Frankenstein unit where they just like pulled a bunch of different aspects from other units, but they made it slightly worse because his passive is basically Ragnarok Bond's passive, but 3% lower. His shield is Goddess Liz shield, but Goddess Liz has a relic that literally boosts the shield. And then a single target Pierce card, like Rimuru's Pierce card, but Rimuru has a relic that gives him like 150% extra Pierce or something like that. Ludo's not getting all those extra shit that all those units are getting. All those units are specifically built for that purpose, and they excel at it. But Ludo just got all this random shit pulled in together, but doesn't excel at any of that. He's just it's like they just made all of it just mid. Like they
just put a bunch of random shit in the
unit.
box, and they shipped it off.
Yeah, and his ultimate's outdated as fuck. His grace is outdated. It's none of it really works together all that well.
I'll just have to wait and see. That's my opinion on him. Just give me a 6/6 Ludo, max out and everything, and let me show you how he works. Bro, we haven't even tested like Ludo and Mael with Red Sariel increasing their stats by 20%. Have you thought of this?
Yeah, but then Sariel's cards are dead because he just doesn't do enough damage.
Yeah,
nowadays.
Sariel, they're just only to boost their stats because
it's the same issue with running the OG blue Ludo. Is yeah, his passive is good, but everything else about him just sucks.
yeah, I know. The thing, you just need to wait and see. I know his
You're trying
kit.
to no. You're trying to pull off saying a turn one kill a unit team, which I understand. You know, teams like that in the past have ended up being good, but the issue with this is the way like Purgatory Melee and the Ultimate Escanor work is one-shot teams don't work anymore.
Have you tried Mael against Melee? He's very close to kill him turn 1, and with this Ludo, he's gonna help him.
I have killed Melee turn 1 with a Mael, and then guess what?
I've
I still
seen it.
lost because they just put up a Deanne counter and then push the Ultimate Escanor's ultimate, and then I get one shot.
Have you seen Vader's previous like YouTube video that he had put out of like Mael going against like I think it was
I've seen
like
the
what
free-to-play
one
showcase.
time?
That's the one I saw.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was I'm pretty sure. Okay, no. So after I got the cosmetics built up and he's 5'6",
Yeah.
I went in. I'm pretty sure it's the first match in that video. That exact thing happened where there was a Deanne, a Melee, and an Escanor. I just completely turn 1 killed the Melee,
Yes.
and then they put up a Deanne taunt and pushed Escanor ultimate. There was nothing I could do.
Yeah. So it's like, because Vader even said in his YouTube video, he's like, the only person that really makes Mael not really usable or kind of more or less has an issue is Diane.
Yeah, I struggle
Yeah.
against Deanne teams for some reason.
But when you were going against that, it was a Merlin with Gother with Meliodas. You completely wiped out like both of his units. And
Yeah, I
then-
demolished that team. That team was easy because I had a Margaret cleanse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you kill the Melee, Merlin and Goth are not gonna do anything.
They
can't.
will if they keep attack sealing me over and over and over again.
Well, yeah.
Which is why you run Margaret. But if you run this new Ludo, you can't run Margaret.
Which we're hoping you can run Margaret.
You can't. Unfortunately. I don't know. For me, I'll wait and see. Again, I'll just keep saying this. Because
Yeah.
a lot of units on paper sucks, and when they come, they're really good. Also, he didn't counter his basic stats on top of his relic, so just give it a time and see. Also, don't take off with the JP showcases, because every time JP showcase something is different than global. I'm sorry.
Okay, my issue with the whole him having a lot of basic stats because of the relic, I would rather take like an actually good relic over the basic stats.
Yeah, of course I would do that too. It's a waste, but you have to keep in mind in the future there will be another relics like the weapon. So like right now we have the weapon as a relic.
Maybe. We don't know if we're actually going to get that. Now Marble could scrap it for all we know. They've scrapped so many things in the past.
Do you know that UR pendant was in the game since day 1?
Yeah, but so is a lot of other things, and we've never gotten those.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it eventually should happen, because if you look at the coin shop demons that got the relics, like Red Zeldris. Have you seen how ugly the weapon is? It's green, and it doesn't fit any of his cosmetics. So my guess is that they're saving in the future that he's gonna have a whole green armor to fit with the relic. That's my guess, because it looks so bad to fit with anything that he have.
Listen, I'm trying to have hope. I'm trying.
I can already hear the sadness in this man's voice.
Yeah.
Cass, did you watch my patch note video?
I have.
Yeah, did you hear how excited I was?
You were just as excited as when we found out Maya was coming out.
No, I was more excited.
This is LUDO.
Right. But then once you hear about everything,
like an hour or two after I record that video, and I've been thinking, like, and going over his kit and everything, like, bro, my heart sank so much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you.
I'm hurting right now, guys. I'm hurting.
The fact that I have more belief in this LUDO than Vader himself, it's just weird.
I just have a really bad feeling about it. Listen, my birthday is next month, and bad shit always happens around my birthday. So you gotta realize, like, every year I prepare. I mentally try to prepare for just bad shit, and we get Mael, and then LUDO right after it, and it's right before my birthday. So you know.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, they know when to disappoint you.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I understand where Vader's come from, but I also understand where Torg's coming from too. Because it's like, again, we do have to kind of figure out, like, when he does release, you know, is he going to be like as bad as it's being said, or is he going to be absolute goat when he really does come out? You know, like, it really does depend.
I will say, you know, when Zeldris originally came out, because everybody's comparing him to Zeldris. When Zeldris originally came out, everybody said he was garbage. But then, you know, we continued. We got, like, the new Chandler and the new Cusack, and people actually use Zeldris a lot. Mm-hmm. So that will give me hope that maybe, you know, LUDO will be pretty good. We'll get other goddess units that'll also help buff the team. I have hope for that, but at the same time, they used the same base LUDO as the OG LUDO. I think that's the main thing that's kind of killing my vibes right now.
Yeah, I understand you there. It is lazy, of course, and yeah, is it more? But we went for the depressing stuff. Let's go with the good stuff, right? Nutmore was giving us a free banner. Remember, guys? There is a free banner, right?
Yeah, but there's nothing really all that good on it.
Listen,
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm gonna mute myself.
No. Hey, no. Come on back, bro. Stay with us, man. Stay with us.
I don't wanna.
Listen.
Do you
know the rewards you're gonna get from this free banner? You're gonna get Green Hawk. You're gonna get Blue Griamore, who got nerfed. Congrats.
Okay, I'm muting myself.
You're gonna get Red Liz and Red Elat and a free level 90.
And now I gotta live. Now I gotta live with the fact that the banner he dropped on was mid as fuck, and a free banner that's useless.
But
I already have all those units 6-6.
There is more. They said there is GP. Wait, it's a GP animation improvement. Wait. What? I thought they get a buff. Improvement? Wait.
No, they just wanted to look prettier for all the whales that unlock it.
Wait, no, I thought they get a buff the GP. It's only animation improvement. I got scammed.
Just as upset as I am.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. That's when Torg gets all up in his feelings now. He's all confused.
He's like, you know what? Fuck Nemero. I agree with both volume and Vader now.
Wait a minute. I actually thought they're gonna buff the growth points. Oh no.
You have been deceived, my friend.
Wait, it's animation improvement. Ah, no.
Welcome to the dark side, Torg. We have cookies.
Yeah. That's about 70s. Volume.
There's less copium over here. What's up?
How you doing? How's
I'm good.
Volume has been playing Genshin. He's uploading Genshin videos too. If anyone still plays Genshin, check out his videos. There is a
You're playing
movement.
Genshin?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
There
Yeah,
is
there is a movement.
There is a movement, and Volume is leading it. Tell us about it, Volume.
I'm not leading shit. So they released her new character, DEHYA, and people have tested her, and she's probably the worst unit ever designed, though her visual design's probably the best, which is why people are so mad about it. And we're doing a fixed DEHYA hashtag movement on Twitter, and there are some people review bombing, but I don't know how effective it's going to be when Genshin's got so many platforms. So every time they post something, we just been hashtag fixed DEHYA, and it's been going on for almost 4 or 5 days now.
Can I stop you real quick? I wanna
Yeah.
I wanna make a quick little argument to something you just said. You said she's the worst design unit. No. This new Ludo's the worst design unit.
Just leave Grand Cross behind. It's okay. The game's dead anyway. Anyway, even the devs don't care. Anyway, going back to DEHYA, I got her weapon too, and I don't regret it because I do. They're going to buff her, but I do feel like this is a situation of Zhongli where they're going to wait for her banner to leave and then do a dev notice about it. Like, us, we're sorry, we fucked up. We'll buff her. But the issue with this is that she's going to the standard banner, so anyone is her. And if she does get buffed, the only way you can pull her is going to be 50-50 fail the other banner. And there's like a bunch of other things on the banner. So it's kind of scummy either way. And I don't know how it's going to turn out, to be honest. If she doesn't get buffed, we have to wait for new unit to buff her. It's not like she's doing nothing. I have mine 7,000 damage off her ults per hit, but that's like with very particular setup with Kazuha and like Mona, and like it's just really hard to make her work. So I don't know.
Isn't
What
it
they're gonna
worse
do.
than Zhongli?
That's why I stopped playing Genshin, because it's only disappointments from here on in.
Well, nah, it's not that. I think Genshin is fun, especially whenever they release brand new areas. It's really fun. But I don't know. I feel like they definitely are. They're testing the patience of their community. Maybe they're doing this to see if the community will respond to bad units, and if not, releasing more bad units. And the whole point of this movement is not just above DEHYA, but to make sure this doesn't happen again. Kind of disrespectful to the community. You know, they make so much money every banner, and DEHYA's banner didn't do the best. It did probably among one of the worst, but that's justified due to how they released her.
I'm hold you to that one, Volume.
I can see
I'll
what
hold you
Mumble
to
is
it.
saying, but Mumble, it's all good. They do Grand Cross, we do other things. It's fine. So about this, how do you pronounce her name? DEHYA? DEHYA? DEHYA?
DEHYA. Yes,
DEHYA?
DEHYA.
So is she worse than Zhongli release? Because
Yes.
I witnessed that, because this is when I didn't drop Genshin completely. I still log in every now and then, but I used to play Genshin like every day until the Zhongli release, and then I completely dropped Genshin and come back every month, 2 months to check the game.
I
I
can
was so
compare her
hyped.
to the what's this thing. Have you ever used Yin, the 4-star fire unit that released for Zhongli? She's
Yes.
probably worse than that.
Yes,
Yeah,
Damn.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah. That's kind of copium. I don't think she's that bad, but like a 5-star that can be compared to a 4-star is pretty bad. It's pretty
We
bad.
just don't talk about those things, you know. We try to avoid that.
I mean, she's the hottest character in Genshin. That's the only thing she's got going for her.
I mean,
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think Shea. What's her name? Shea, the ice chick. What's her name?
Shinha.
Shenhai. Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm not really into people that eat grass and leaves.
Down
What?
bad. Torg's down
She's-
bad.
She eats flowers.
What?
Yeah.
Ew.
Wait,
then I'm
you
gonna
didn't know
back-
that?
Then I'm gonna go back to my Hutao. No, I don't care. I don't like that. Hutao.
Trust me, that was all about Natsu until I found out she ate flowers.
She eats flowers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
It's just because she was.
She
I don't know.
works for Netmarble probably. But yeah, going back to the Genshin, like releasing, like not because I watch Genshin YouTubers for fun. I'm not playing the game, but I keep watching them because I enjoy their content. So I watched Imtached, and I seen his video saying that the character is nerfed and she's not that good and stuff like that. But again, like, if you know that this is a PvE game and the character, like, that's, I guess, my perspective about the character not being that good. I guess people who wants the character to be broken are people who main the Abyss and stuff like that. Like the quote-unquote in-game content that doesn't exist in Genshin. This is only the Abyss for them. For me...
Well, even
Yeah.
even though the game is a PvE game, there's still standards. Like, a character can't just come out completely useless. She doesn't really have any value anywhere. That's the issue. So what's the point of summoning for her if she has no value?
The looks of it, I guess.
Well, that's why I
If you
summon
like-
for her, yeah.
If you like the character, that's what I go with. Like, for me, with let's say, I'm gonna give an example for a PvE game, which is Dokkan. I main Vegito team because I like Vegito, even though there are Vegito units that are not that good, but I still use them because I like the character. I'm gonna do the same with Genshin too, since there is no competition and there is nothing required for me to run. I'm just gonna run whatever I enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like these games, like the companies itself, yeah, they could be scummy, but at the end of the day, they're not ruining the game experience itself. You know?
I feel what you're putting down.
Yeah.
It kind of ruins the game experience when your favorite character is almost unplayable, even in open world.
Isn't?
She doesn't do much. It's sad. She's not designed good. Like, at first I was like, it was a little bit of a copium take, but after I built her and have her weapon on her, I can tell you that this character needs buffs.
Even with
It's
her
like the
weapon?
first time in a while. Yes, even with her weapon, she's underwhelming.
Damn.
Like, it's not like I want to say she's underwhelming because I like the character design-wise, but like, if I want to be truthful with you, if you summon for this unit and you're going to use her, you're going to be using her just as someone to walk around the world with, and as soon as you get into a fight, you're instantly just going to switch to your next unit and not even use her, because she's going to be doing nothing. It's sad. It's actually kind of sad. And like, the thing is, they can fix her, but the thing is, will they finally give in? Is like what we're waiting to see. Like, because we're pushing for this. Well, they can't ignore the community if we keep doing this every post for the next few weeks.
You said that they responded about the John Lee buff after 2 months.
Well, no, they responded to the Zhongli after his banner left, and it took about 2 months to get the implement patch for him.
Huh. Yeah.
So it's gonna probably be very similar to that.
It could be more because they have Star Rail on release. So
Well, the thing that's a different team. It's not like Grand Cross where they have one team.
oh yeah, true. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot.
If
Same
if
one.
anything, I think Honkai would be the one that suffered. But
Yeah.
to be fair, Honkai Impact's just got a bunch of filler shit most of the time. I played it, not a fan of it. It's pretty boring.
Yeah, I've seen the gameplay. I don't know if you guys seen Honkai Rail. I'm not gonna play. I even didn't try. Even though I got an email to play the game, I didn't download it. I seen the gameplay. I wasn't that interested, to be honest. It's like another game that I'm gonna play for 2 weeks and then just drop. That's what it feels like to me.
I think Honkai Impact could be pretty good. I hope so, but we'll see.
Have you seen it,
It
Cast?
depends.
The Star Rail?
I'm not.
Vader?
Vader?
You're talking about the game, right?
Honkai Rail.
Yeah, Honkai. Yeah, Honkai Real.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit stuff on it. Like, I mean, design wise, like animations and stuff looks really cool. Like, it looks really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same people that did
Genshin.
Genshin Impact and the other one, and those have amazing graphics. But like, the company itself is ass. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna play it. Probably make a few videos on it.
I'm gonna. It reminds me of E7, which is turn by turn. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna give it a
it is
go.
the
I think
3D
I
Epic
think it'll
7.
be fun for those who play E7.
It is a 3D Epic
Mm.
7.
Mhm. I think it'll be
Speaking
fun.
of Epic 7, I like that we go to segments and we just, every segment that we go to, we just mention the game before we go to. So, what do you do in Epic 7? What do you have in Epic 7? Because all I've been doing for the past 3 months in Epic 7, for me, only doing Guild Wars and Dip. There's nothing, like, I know there is events, but I just finish them real quick because events in Epic 7 doesn't take that long to finish if you just, which is a good thing because limited events doesn't require you more than like 1 day to complete. Less than 1 day, of course. But for me, the most interesting thing in Epic 7 is Guild Wars. It is so fun, and I like everything about it. But I don't know what coming next. So,
Well, right now we're having a little bit of a dry period. We're getting a custom Mystic banner, but most people are skipping because of the timing's just poor, and we're not getting any good login reward sticks.
yeah,
Because ML Bellona just released, and a lot of people already used that on her. So the only people going in this banner are going to be probably True Whales. And we're in a dry period because I feel like we're getting a brand new collab announced probably towards the next. I don't want to say right after next week, but like within the next 4 weeks, I'd assume we're getting a brand new collab because there's been no sign of anything else.
yeah.
So we have to wait and see. I don't think Slime's coming back. I think we're just based off what like all the content we're getting, which is hardly
remember
any.
when we started playing Epic 7? It was around this time, and when we started, they dropped the Guilty Gear collab. So there will be collab in the next 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure of it.
I don't think Guilty Gear's coming back because that's
not
been
Guilty Gear, it could be
reran
just a
ever
collab.
since the beginning. I think it's going to be either a Slime rerun with a brand new character or a brand new collab in general. Because they did say last year they're looking for new collabs, and we got Espa. I'm assuming we also got Full Metal Alchemist. I'm assuming brand new collab because they want to make money.
Yeah. Also, hi.
Which I'm fine with.
Welcome.
I think new collabs are always the best way to make money in a game, especially if they have a hype anime like IP.
I do.
So
man.
we'll see.
I don't know if he muted or not, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Right, welcome. Have you seen LUDO? Gee.
Yeah. I'm honestly like, I wanted more Goddess buff, but come on, like, what is this?
You don't like him?
Not really.
Okay.
Like,
Justified.
like he's back here, I believe, right?
He
Honestly, at
works
this
in the
point, it's hard to
back.
tell.
He works in the back, but
I'm just gonna go cry now.
no.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for you, Vader.
I feel like,
He came in and said he's a backlight unit.
guys, I'm on a mission to prove everyone wrong that this LUDO is good.
What happens if we
and
get wrong, though?
Yeah, what if you can't though? That's the question. What if you can't
Uh,
prove that Ludo is going to be really good when he drops?
I want a multi.
That's a Vader problem. So if LUDO is actually trash, that's a Vader's problem, not mine.
I mean, we'll know before it's on global. You can just watch other content creators.
I don't
use
believe
the
JP
unit.
showcases. I'm sorry. I need to wait until he drops the global. Then we can test him out. Because every time JP say the unit is broken, when it comes on global, it's just meh. The other way around. So I'm just gonna wait and see until it comes on global. 5 days, 6 days, it's fine.
You remember when we were, like Luna and JP were like 6 months apart?
Yeah, remember that? Remember when we used to have weekly banners on global?
And then like once they released like 5-6 new units in one banner, and like
Yeah. Right now we only get like 1 seasonal unit, 2 seasonal units. Actually, we don't.
Yeah.
It's only 1.
but at that time we got like 6 seasonal units in one banner.
Yeah, after
That was-
Lost Vein banner. If anyone here played the game since Lost Vein,
Yeah,
literally after Lost Vein banner, with a week, 6 new units. 6.
Yeah, we got like Valentine Derriere, Lane, Easton.
That was New
Valenti.
Year. The Valentine Derriere dropped a New Year. That shit was so funny to me.
You guys remember when units
Didn't
lasted
drop all
longer
that-
than a month?
All these new units.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
This year, it seems like for Netmarble, one of the reasons I quit is they only care about the fest, and every banner unit just sucks ass.
Yeah. And the stats keeps going up. Just gonna keep going up, going up, going up.
It's a whale gotcha. They have to. Like, that's why I don't care about it anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways, have you guys heard any of the Black Clover news?
Yeah, I was gonna mention to switch to Black
I've been
Clover.
trying to get on the pre-registered shit, but apparently that's just not wanting to happen for me. So I'm kind of sad.
Do you have a JP account? JP Global account? Google Global JP Global account. What the hell is that?
I think I do. I was trying it on my JP Google account, and it was not going.
Try to do it with a VPN on. Also, not all the VPNs work with Google, so I guess try Express or Nord. They always work with Google Play and just lets you register. Probably all the news for the gachas this week have been bad. Even Dokkan, the Super 17 sucks.
Nikkei should
Yeah,
have the
and
new
then
stuff coming soon after the collab leaves.
Nikkei?
Wait, Super 17?
Yeah.
Super 17 is not bad, but poorly designed and has no partners.
He has no
Yeah,
team
just
as well.
like every unit dropping on every gacha game this week, they're all bad.
Yeah.
Did you see the Budokai like 4 teaser?
Can they
This is
do
not a gacha.
anything right now? Like,
Budokai-
goddamn.
Okay,
No,
Budokai
it's
is
too
not a
close to my
gacha.
birthday.